Welcome back to another episode of Spliffs and Giggles brought to you by the Red Eye District. I'm Adriana Maya and I have Alina Belle joining me today. She has been a content creator for over 4 years. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get all this easy shit out of the way. Why the hell did you even get into making content?
Honestly, so I started with doing porn. I shot porn first in 2019. And my first scene, I actually did it because I needed to pay my rent.
Hey.
So,
bitch.
And then I started doing OnlyFans and it just worked out for me. So.
What has been the biggest difference you've noticed in being on like a porn set and then being able to work for yourself and control everything?
Oh, it's the best. It's so much better. You do things the way you want it. You have your own time. I can do my hair and makeup the way I want, wear what I want. It's just the best because I can control every aspect of it.
Do you have any like skills that you've learned on set that kind of carried over that you use now making your own content?
Like in what sense? What?
In production and your setup and lighting, maybe like storylines that you have to do? Because I know you do mostly modeling and stuff right now and a lot of solo stuff. So storylines might not apply to that.
No, I don't. Not really. I do more like the girlfriend experience on my OnlyFans. So
that's so fucking popular.
Yeah.
I think I did one big GFE experience thing and the dudes love that.
Yeah, they do.
That's a huge fetish. It really is. Yeah. What is it about that genre that like really gets you drawn into it?
I just like it because I feel like I can connect with my fans a lot more. And I just like talking to them because, you know, they love me as much as I love them. And like, I like to give them something special from me, you know, because they can't get that anywhere else.
So I take it you actually run your pages and stuff. I love that. I think that's so cool. I know a lot of girls don't have the time because they're shooting for companies and stuff, but I think especially if you're doing it all for yourself, why wouldn't you want that fan interaction? That's cool. Have there been any like shockers and like requests that you've gotten from people?
There's this one request that it's always going to stay in my head. It's from like years ago when I first started.
Oh, no.
So this guy like messaged me that his mom passed away and he wanted me to like twerk pretending to be his mom, saying like, I don't remember what he wanted me to say, but he wanted me to say something. Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Time out. What?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I would imagine the ones that spend the money are the weirder ones.
That is true.
David, go do the dishes. Go do the dishes, David.
Wow.
It was really. He didn't even want me to be naked or like in
they want you to dress like.
So after you did it.
But wait, you did it, yeah
I did
of course. And for the record, he came back for more.
Of course.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. You can shame us all you want for adhering and appeasing these guys' weird requests, but some of this shit makes us money. Like, oh man. And that I can only imagine the price tag that you would give for that because that would sit with you for days. Yeah. And you said it's been years now.
Yeah, it's been years. So yeah.
But he has come back. So whoever you are, thank you for supporting our girl. We love that, you know.
We need to know how much.
Right?
Honestly, it's been so long.
Right, yeah. And that's not important. Do you have any requests that you've gotten that are just like a no-no, like it's too weird for you?
I feel like I have, but I can't remember right now. But I feel like I have.
No, I've gotten this request, but I don't respond to these messages. The hip new craze with a lot of girls doing scat.
What is that?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It's poop, guys. Right. Yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of debates on that lately. And though I've gotten the requests, I just don't open those messages. I don't think I've ever
even gotten those requests.
You're so lucky.
No,
you know, because they get fucking weird, man. They get real weird. Have you ever been shocked by the support that you've gotten from your switch to doing just solo content, really, and just doing like photos?
Yeah, I actually I got very surprised with the amount of loyal fans
Yeah.
I have. And they've stuck with me for all these years, and I love it. So.
I love that. That's so cool. Do you do any like special things for your fans when they're subscribed to your sites? I know people do like different things for their like auto renewal fans or like
my auto renewal,
like
they get a free video every month, of course, and obviously they get to talk to me and interact with me, which is.
Do you do like sexting or anything like that?
Do. Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Sexting,
not a lot of girls offer that. I'm telling you, take advantage of that shit. That's actually so great. And it's actually you doing it.
Yeah.
Because I see on Twitter, I don't know if you know Greg, like all the girls follow him. He's like a super fan of everyone. He talks about the Autobots. And I'm like, I think it's so ingenuine. At least if you're telling your fans it's you. Then exactly. Tell them it's not. Do you have any content that you've done in the past that you're just super proud of that you want to give a shout out to that's on your pages?
One video that I'm always gonna love is a video I did with Carly Gray.
Oh yes.
We did like a little like storyline where me and her, because it was the first time we had met, and the storyline was that we had been talking online, chatting online.
Wait, it was your actual first time meeting in your shop?
It was the second time we met.
Oh, okay. So you got to mingle at least. Yeah.
So the storyline was that we were messaging online, and then we meet up and we go to the beach and we like get ice cream, and then we go to her car and we like fuck in the car. And that's one of my favorites because there's a lot of different shots in
I feel
that
like
video.
I saw the trailer of that. Yeah. It was kind of cinematic. Okay, I was gonna say
there's a lot of different shots.
It actually does look really. The trailer's on Twitter, right?
I think so.
You guys, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. That scene, the trailer enticed me for sure. That was hot. I love that.
One of my favorite scenes.
Do you like having your own creative direction, or do you like go to other people to kind of help you set up your scenes or sets?
I like having my own creative direction, but I also struggle with creativity sometimes, so I do need other people's inputs to like help me kind of like, maneuver what I'm going to do.
Well, how do you balance just putting out new content that always feels fresh to you so it's not repetitive?
Honestly, I just look at other girls. I follow other girls. I get inspiration from them. I see a lot of really pretty girls on my TikTok, and I'll go to their page, and almost everybody has OnlyFans.
Absolutely.
So you just like go to them, and it inspires me.
It's a wave, guys. It really is. That's so cool. How have you combated going through COVID and then bouncing back to kind of like a normality right now?
Well, COVID wasn't really too bad for me. COVID actually, when COVID hit, things started skyrocketing.
Honestly, that's what everyone says.
So it kind of benefited me in a way.
Hell yeah.
And then getting out of it, it just made me more used to like just being more comfortable staying at home.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I realize how much money I can just make at home. Why would I fucking leave? Right? Dude, I completely agree. Especially in the state of the world today. What are some things you look for when looking to like work with a new like photographer maybe, or even just like another content creator if you do collab on like modeling or anything like that?
I've been wanting to collab with people, but like I told you, I don't live here, and where I live, like I don't know anybody. So the past year, it's been really hard to find people to collab with. So I don't know what to say.
I think someone would like a word, but.
If you want me to get on the show, I
No. You're not allowed.
No, but I need people like who live close to me too, because I live really far.
Well, and it's actually great to have people that live close to you, because then you can build those relationships and like, hey, are you free today? Let's do something. Exactly. Like, that's amazing. Yeah. How do you feel about going to LA to collab with people?
I don't like LA.
Me either, man.
I hate LA. I think I've been to LA like probably 10 times. And every single time I go, I hate it even more. So, I mean.
That's funny. That's exactly what I've said. Because I've off and on shot like porn, but I really just do content and like camming and shit. And I just like to travel, honestly. So I go to LA a lot. And even if I'm not shooting porn, I'm like, I fucking hate it here. I'm like, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Unfortunately, there's so many people that do content and stuff over there. Yeah. It's like, if you live in a place, especially like you and where I live in Washington State, there's not many people that do content. Yeah. So sometimes you do have to travel just to work with people.
I actually went to Vegas in March, like right after my birthday. And I worked with Jezebel. I don't remember her last name. Her name is Jezebel.
She has big boobs?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Okay. I was going to say there's a MILF named Jezebel,
No.
but her name is only Jezebel, and she was like a dancer, different person.
Jezebel also has a podcast. I'll let you know. I'll tell you everything after. But yeah, I worked with her. And I was going to work with, I wanted to work with Kira. Kira. I don't remember her name. It was Kira something.
Kira Noir. No.
No.
Kira. God, there's so many goddamn Kiras.
Well, anyway, I was going to work with her, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. That's what happens. So how do you combat like cancellations
really
and just like the
frustrating.
fall through?
It's very, very frustrating because like I have to travel and like we plan something in advance and then I get there and then it doesn't, go through. So it's very frustrating, which is why I also don't like to plan collabs because I feel like I'm going to plan a trip and it might not go through.
I do that too. I usually, and a lot of people hate me for this because sometimes like they follow through, but I double book. Like, especially if I'm planning ahead, I'll plan something for like the morning and then something for like nighttime.
Oh, okay.
And then
that way if
and it usually works out. Honestly, it's like combated so much. And even with the podcast, it's really worked out for us.
Yeah.
Because like 70% of people I'll say for this show up, but porn is probably like 30% of people. And even content, I feel like is less than that. Like, because a lot of it, you're relying on yourself. So you're putting the money in for like your own makeup, your own sets, everything like that.
Your wardrobe, everything.
How important is how important is reinvesting in yourself and in your content?
Well, it's very important because reinvesting in yourself, like, this is what I think. If I'm going through a lot in my life and I'm stressed and, like, there's a lot going on and I don't think that I can perform well because I feel like my energy is going to translate to the camera. It's going to translate through. So I forgot your question.
I said how important it is to reinvest in your
so it's very, very important to obviously take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health. So I think it's a top priority.
Do you ever take breaks from like creating and just give yourself time to like be normal?
The past 2 weeks, actually, I've been like taking a break from posting too much. I've been doing like customs and obviously like messaging my fans and stuff.
Okay, I got you.
But I've been taking a break from mostly social media because I feel like I was really like, I was just too into it. I feel like I needed a break.
I'm like, I got a weed delivery. But I completely agree. I think sometimes, especially with women who are, and males too, but I'm speaking specifically to women in our demographic who are creating content and working for themselves and managing everything themselves, it's so important to take time off because when you're on social media all day, focusing on your stuff, trying to create new ideas, and then trying not to overwhelm yourself, it really does become a lot. So I love that you said that you take breaks. A lot of girls are like, no, I keep going. And I'm like, I like to take naps. Like sometimes I like to chill, dude.
Because honestly, I think for girls like us, like we work 24/7. Like our work hours don't stop. We don't clock in and clock out. We have to be 24/7. So it is important to take breaks because I feel like I might have burnt out for a little bit.
Hell yeah. I think that's a big reason a lot of girls do the switch from shooting from companies and to only doing their own content, let alone COVID that set a whole new precedent for like certain people's standards, which is completely okay. But I do love that it's given so many of us the freedom to do what we want and to be marketed how we want. Have you ever had a time that you were on set, if you don't mind talking about, that you didn't like how you were presented and it kind of clicked for you that you wanted to do your own content?
Yes. Most scenes that I shot in LA. Yeah. Mostly because I didn't really know anybody.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah.
The vibes were off. It was my first time in LA. So.
Yeah. And when you're by yourself, dude, it's rough.
It was really hard for me.
When you went, did you do like Ghosties or did they pre-book you and you just went on set?
Some pre-booked me and some I did Ghosties.
Oof.
So I shot
nerve-wracking, dude. That shit is so stressful. I haven't done Ghosties in like 5 years.
Yeah.
And dude, it's so stressful.
Yeah, because they literally like
Well, they're very
Pick you
raw.
apart from like head to toe.
Yes. I remember one director, she was like, oh, what do you like? And I'm like, oh, I don't really care. Like, I like everything.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. And she's like clicking through the list and she's like, oh, he's good. He likes black girls. And I was like, like that was a weird and fucked up thing to say. Have you ever had any like moments where anyone's brought up your race or marketed you by your race that you were like, that wasn't really in the deal?
No, I've never had anything.
I would love that. No, that's good.
No.
That's so good because at least people weren't being wild with you. You're the sweetest person ever, honestly. I have been trying to meet her for so fucking long.
Yeah.
But one, both of us live in like bumfuck Egypt, literally in opposite directions. So it's so fucking hard, which is probably also why it's hard for our friend to get her to do content. Friend, if you hear us, we're sorry. Do you have any content that you're gonna be dropping anytime soon, or maybe some photographers or anything that you're collaborating with soon that you want to shout out?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be collabing with Katana Combat. We're going to be doing some new content. I'm also going to be collabing with Carly Gray. So that's going to be fun.
Like a follow-up video. This will be your guys' second one.
Yeah, it'll be our second one. I'm really excited.
I know the animosity is there. Because once you have good sexual chemistry with someone, it's like, oh, I can't wait to share with them again.
She's fun. I love her.
Do you guys just like plan it as you like go pretty much when you get on set?
No, for me and Carly, we plan ahead. We had it written down and everything. So.
But then that way you can get good ass photos, everything coordinates.
Yeah. Everything's coordinated.
What is your favorite platform to manage between like OnlyFans, if you have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter?
Honestly, I went through a phase where I was like obsessed with TikTok. I was doing TikToks all the time. But then it got deleted. Yeah.
Haters, god damn it.
Then it got deleted. My TikTok. Yeah.
And my first video, I got a warning. I was doing my shaking my butt, but I had a lot of clothes on. It was not, they were short clothes, but it was not nice.
Yeah, but they're just so annoying.
2 weeks ago.
Hold on.
I can get it back.
You know men like hearing their voices, right? It's like a thing. They like hearing the sound of their voices. Men, it's like a thing.
I can get attention.
You can get it back.
That's what we started next week.
She said Adriana Maya.
I'm
How dare
also
you?
collabing with Tony.
Hey, shout out to Tony. We just did an interview with him. I feel like I knocked my mic down. I'm really high, and my friend Alina is not joining me today on smoking, and I've respected that. I'm accepting that because she's drinking, and that, as you all know, is equally as close to my heart as smoking. We are gonna send you home with so many delicious goodies. Do you have a sweet tooth?
Yes. I love chocolate.
Oh, see, perfect. I'm like, I only like certain I'm like, I'm kind of picky. My parents raised me strict. It's weird. But we have so many sweets that we're going to send you home with so many goodies. We have, holy shit, this is a lot. It's an exotic Dunkin' caramel macchiato, hash roast, and infused cereal bar, 500 milligrams by Cali Pack Exotics. I'm not going to lie to you. I eat their Rice Krispie ones, the Fruit Loop ones. Man, my favorite game to play is go to the airport, eat it after you get through security, and then see if you can get like a snack and a drink and make it on your plane and like be cool. Like,
oh my God.
It's the best game ever. And I'm not kidding. I win every fucking time. Except my flight got delayed one time. So yeah, I was fried at the airport eating a chili dog. Like, like this is not good. How important is it to you to like stay sober and stuff while you're doing content, or at least while you're on set, like professionally?
It's really important. One, because I feel like you can see it in my eyes.
One, you
know. And
you
two, because
yeah, you fucking see it.
And two, because I feel like I get a little bit slow. So I need to just like, be able to focus and remember what I'm doing. And then after I'll be like, okay, I'm good.
See, and that's okay. Do you have any advice for women who maybe just want to get into doing content, or like even just photos, maybe not necessarily OnlyFans, but like Instagram content and like photography type stuff?
I'd say go for it. Find the photographer that's right for you. Do your research. If you want to do OnlyFans, make sure you really do your research because it is going to be on the internet forever.
Hell yeah.
But I'd say go for it because it has changed my life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and did you have an agent while you were in the industry?
Yes, I did.
How do you like managing like bookings with people and like conversing, being able to talk to like photographers and stuff yourself?
Oh yeah, it's so much better because then you build a connection,
Mhm.
and then when you meet, it's like there's it's no like awkwardness. Like you guys have already like talked before, So
Absolutely. Are there any people that you haven't been able to work with that you're just dying to, that you maybe see online that you're like, I like their vibe, I feel like we kind of connect well?
I feel like there's so many. I don't know. I can't like name names, but there's a lot of girls like Kendra Sunderland. I would love to work with her.
Oh my God, you guys would look so good together.
I messaged her, but I don't think she's seen it.
Kendra?
Check your DMs.
Right? She's fucking in them. I love that.
I really want to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like blank right now. I can't remember anybody's name.
It's okay. You honestly, I'm blowing smoke in your face for like the past 20, 30 minutes. And I'm just like, yeah, keep talking. I love this, Alina. You're actually so great to have on. And I love that you're so open with your experience and like how it's been different for you when transferring into like doing content for yourself and how you've been able to stay steady, keep your following up. How important is it to interact with your fans, do you think?
Very important because, without your fans, you're not going to go anywhere. So your fans love you and they want to know you. They want to talk to you. So of course, interact with them daily. They want to see you. They want to hear from you. It doesn't matter. Like even if you don't have makeup on, I don't know.
So they love that natural thing. They really do, especially if you're doing the girlfriend experience.
Yeah.
Oh man, they love that. Do you do like a VR version of that, or is it just like POV stuff?
It's mostly POV. I would like to do VR. Girl, that's actually really cool.
Because most of the iPhones, you can get the add-on and you can do the VR. I'm not kidding. If you're doing that, you should. The only reason I'm saying this is because I did a virtual reality girlfriend trip. And it was for 5 days in Hawaii. And the guy that I was with did not talk the whole time while the camera was rolling. So it's exactly like you're shooting by yourself. Like when you're at home and you're like, oh, I'm going to make breakfast. What do you want? What?
Oh, that's cool.
But for 5 days. And then like, obviously when the camera was off, he talked, but he was so quiet. It was so weird. But I'm like, we could do that ourselves. And like, it'd be way funner.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Look into that, girl.
Really good idea,
the girlfriend experience thing, I know so many guys want it, but a lot of girls don't offer that. So definitely check out her sites. For sites to chat with you on, which one should we go to?
OnlyFans.
Perfect.
OnlyFans is the only one that I respond to.
Got you. Okay. Are you one of those people who like fans can like buy follows from you?
No.
Don't ask, okay? Just go to OnlyFans. There's no cheat sheets. And I promise you it'll probably be cheaper because if you bought a follow, then you got to pay to talk to me and you got to pay. There's so many steps you got to take. What are some no-nos from your fans that you get in OnlyFans that are just like automatic, like you don't respond to them?
Like what do you mean?
Like I know some girls don't do escorting. I just don't respond to those at all. I just block them. I'm like, you're not about to get my page deleted for that shit.
No, of course not. I don't do escorting. I don't do anything like where it's too public, where it's open because they don't even allow it,
see, and they don't even allow it. And do you do like video chats or like I know you said sexting, but on OnlyFans.
On
like,
OnlyFans. No, everything is through my OnlyFans. Yeah.
See, so guys, that's really the only place you're going to be able to get it. And why not have it in one place? It's cheaper that way. You don't have to jump around to other sites. Do you have a Pornhub channel, a ManyVids, or anything else like that?
No, at the moment I don't, but I am going to start posting on the Pornhub.
Ooh, okay. So if you need to be enticed a little bit, which I don't know why the fuck you would. It's amazing.
I actually found out I'm trending on Pornhub today.
Hey, shout out to you. That's amazing. That's the best info to get. It's always like a good friend or like someone you're going to work with. I love that. And it makes you feel good because you're like, oh my God, you're looking out for me, bitch. Like, seriously. I love that. Alina Belle, you have been so great to have on. Would you like to shout out your social medias, your OnlyFans, if you could spell it out for those of us who are a little slow like me because I'm fried.
Yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Alina X Belle. That's ALINAXBELLE. And my OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Alina Belle.
So we will also have tags available for her. We're going to send you home with so many goodies so you can get your sweet tooth on later. And maybe, just maybe, if you're on our OnlyFans or any of our other social media, she'll give us a shout out and let us know how it went. You were great. I love you. I'm Adriana Maya. This is Alina fucking Belle. This was Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. Good night, guys. Mwah.